like a dog off his leash. It's time for the draw. So we finally have all the players in the lobby. They are ready to go. Complexity, a team that is without a doubt pro, but had to go through the qualifiers to get here, going up against Intel, who is one of the pro invite teams. Let's kick it off.
You know what the worst part about that is? You tell me I'm holed up the whole show, and they're going to blame the past 10 minutes on me.
That's fine.
Even though it was only the past 30 seconds.
That's fine.
It wasn't even my fault.
It was a little bit your fault. I was looking across the entire room and could tell that it was your name that was not green.
Well, I was trying to provide great commentary.
And you
here,
were!
James.
Oh my goodness! You were providing the best commentary I could hope for, which was just, you know, your
Holes is
powerhouse. Oh my goodness! Complexity, they get off to a quick start here, and this was my prediction. This was not your prediction. This was my prediction.
Okay, it's a good prediction. You know, they actually had like a three-man play in the center there. Mist just popped it up. Ray's Bowl was ready, and he actually opted to not shoot it and dish it off to CRR.
Yeah, and Scooter has to be calm, right? We did not get any...
Yeah, Scooter is calm, yeah.
All right, and Ray's
Bowl
Bowl
gets another one for Complexity.
That is a strong start, and that's what I was talking about. It's just that Complexity. They're gonna keep the rhythm. That time though, it was assisted by Mist, but Ray's Bowl is at the tip of the spear many times.
Mist has been doing a great job thus far. Only 40 seconds in, but he's been setting up his teammates, giving them pretty easy opportunities. RETALS now wants to take control. Pops it over to the midfield. COMM will be there, or should I call him Scooter? Not too sure yet. RETALS off the backboard. Two players from Complexity committing. That might find its way in. It doesn't. Just barely missing out on that goal there. Intel will want that one back.
Intel. Will this team work? I know some people were even wondering if this Complexity team would work. Bringing in Mist. Where will he fit in? So far, he's fit in nicely, and in this game, Complexity's had a good start against some stiff competition. We'll see if Complexity can keep this going. Offensively, will Intel have enough bite?
Ray's Bowl to the backboard. NOLY will be there to cover it. And again, Complexity's offense just constantly pelting shots at the net. Ray's Bowl will have a chance here. Takes a shot. COMM gets a save. And now Mist keeps the pressure on the side of Intel. Maybe another opportunity for Ray's Bowl to get in there. But not quite. NOLY now on the ball. Goes for a bump on CRR. The 50. It'll find its way in. Great play from NOLY to go for the bump.
And this is not surprising. This is what you would expect from this team, is to be really aggressive and go for those bumps. Didn't even land it, but still threw CRR off just a little bit. And that gave a small window. So Intel uses the threat of a bump to get on the board, but gives up a kickoff goal. And this is not a normal kickoff goal, I would say.
Not at all. Both players just completely leave the net. I think they both went upfield as well. A lot of times you'll see one of the players at least looping back towards net. Both of them decide to go for boost, but I think RETALS had a different plan for that kickoff.
Yeah, and
to not go straight to his net.
This slowed down. Just accepted that ball. Infield pass. CRR will launch it towards the backboard and grabs the boost steal. Mist playing some midfield defense. CRR, awkward ball here in the corner, trying to navigate it. Mist back to CRR. And now CRR, solo play opportunity, gets underneath the ball, goes for a fake.
No way.
Baby! CRR! We'll have to take another look. Did he? I don't think he just landed on the ball. He just, yeah, is that even a plan B?
Actually, I think, yeah.
Did he save his
more so
flip?
a plan B. He didn't land on the ball. The ball landed on him, James.
That was crazy.
He didn't. I don't think he had the flip. He had it for a bit, but I don't think he ever got a reset.
I couldn't tell if he jumped off the ceiling.
Oh, and this will be a 5th for Complexity. And there's still so much time left here.
Oh, man.
A 5-1 scoreline is deadly.
I'll be honest. It is not looking good for Intel right now.
It's not looking good whatsoever.
We are barely halfway through. We are barely halfway through. Already 5-1. RETALS. It's a really good kickoff chance. Goes for the dunk. RETALS off a perfect back left kickoff converts. And that is not an easy thing to do in 3v3s.
Not at all. RETALS solo playing that all the way back from the kickoff, just like you mentioned. And he also got another 50-50 goal straight in front of the Complexity net there. So 2 50s in a row for RETALS, and they're doing some kickoff strats here. COMM will take it to the ceiling. The pinch goes over to NOLY, who wants to try to get this mid, but Mist will have the clear.
RETALS trying to pass it back across net, but it was intercepted by CRR that bounces off the backboard. And how did this get through? Somebody must have missed their flip. As we take a look at the replay, RETALS bails out. NOLY also bailed out. So miscommunication there from Intel.
Yeah, I think that was the rare situation where both players call it and then both players bail after saying okay. They just allow the other player to go. NOLY is able to get that save, make sure Complexity don't get a 7th. But it's going to need a lot more than just a save. They're going to need about 4 goals. Maybe 5.
Oh, there's a pass in the air. This was unbelievable. Press okay quick. Doyle, press okay quick. Oh my gosh, just a little too slow. Well, we didn't get to see the replay.
That's okay though. It was a great shot, and we saw just a little faint part of the shot. But we all saw it initially. I think it was actually like a pre-jump. Clip gone.
Now missed. Not able to get there. And this Intel team, you wonder if they're going to be able to find some chemistry. They're going to need to. Oh, this is another goal. 8-2. Rizzo, this is a beatdown.
Now look, I asked this in the nicest way possible. Can players FF in this tournament?
No.
Didn't think so.
Nope.
They're going to have to play it out here.
You got to play till the very end. And honestly, it might not be a bad thing for Intel. Intel just need to start throwing something at the wall and seeing what sticks. Because right now, they had that one goal that was a bump threat from NOLY. And they had the back left kickoff goal from RETALS, which was a solo play. Not much teamwork other than that. And so Complexity, though, they have been very comfortable. It feels like Mist has plugged into this team seamlessly.
Oh,
and I mean,
I don't even know what's happening. They're just pre-jumping everything now. But I think they are also just stalling time. I think the 8th was enough. The 8th was where they felt secure. They felt safe once they got their 8th.
I think they felt safe when they got their 5th.
I don't know. I think the 8th one was actually the deal breaker there.
Oh my gosh, the passing plays from Complexity. They don't score on it. But man, Complexity playing confidently. We've seen them go for pre-jump plays over and over again in the draw. Now Rizzo and CRR both going off the ceiling. It finally hits the ground, but game 1, a complete beatdown in favor of Complexity. Mist picking up 4 goals. 8 shots from Mist. Rizzo, look at the field domination as well. 73% for Complexity.
I think 73 is the highest number we've seen. 73% is that is a lot. Intel Like, Intel got slapped. I don't have a better word. They just got slapped silly.
I mean,
that was a rough one.
That was rough. I mean, this is a really important game two now. Really important game two. Remember when we went over the format, this is a single elim tournament. You don't really have a lower bracket to save you. This is it. One and done. So Intel, after that first game, I'm pretty surprised that it wasn't closer. And now I wonder for Intel, if they start scoring goals, how they're going to do it. Who is going to be the player that steps up? The one solo play that we did see from RETALS was good, but not really a repeatable thing or something that you can rely too much on kickoff goals.
Yeah, in that last game as well, we kind of glossed over it because we already knew how dominant that game was. Wait, NOLY might have one here. He did find it. Just off of a huge lob across the field.
That missed. Could not get high enough on the challenge right away. Just full field goal. And maybe that will give this boost to Intel.
What I wanted to mention earlier is that last game, I think Intel had 3 shots, but Complexity had 20.
Oh my gosh.
And they're looking to get 20 more. They just got 2 there with CRR off the backboard. Look at this double. So precise. Unfortunately, got that bounce a little bit too high, but missed is there for the cleanup. And Complexity ties it right back up.
See, one thing that does seem to be true for Complexity is we're seeing CRR be able to go up quite a bit to also lead attacks. It's not only a Raise Bull now. Raise Bull, a lot of times, and even yesterday, he was leading a lot of these attacks, but him and CRR have been freed up to really to work together upfield, and Mist, so reliable and such a great all-around player. You know, wasn't really a roster that we expected to see, but I think it's working out quite well so far.
Yeah, these guys are looking great. And even CRR there with the cutoff. A demo does happen with NOLY. He wants to tap it mid as well. RETALS with a shot. It will be wide. CRR is still there on top of it. Raise Bull gets around 1, and Intel will collect.
NOLY
with a lob.
And NOLY's been known for his passing. You know, his passing on Gen G was inspirational. NOLY did have that one bump attempt earlier that helped lead to a goal. We'll see if NOLY can start finding those lanes to hit players on the passing plays. Right now, Intel has not been able to spend much time upfield at all, so there hasn't really been an outlet opportunity for NOLY.
Yeah, the second game has really paced up. Both teams going a lot faster, and there's a lot less control that we are seeing. Both teams just trying to essentially just beat the other one, trying to get it around 1 or 2 defenders at the same time.
And there's a demo on the goal line. COMM was taken out.
Intel is playing a lot more aggressive. Not even just for bumps, but their positioning.
Oh, this is going to be a
maybe
chance.
Some bumps as well.
And there's those demos that we expected, Rizzo.
Yeah, we're finally starting to see them. RETALS will take it off the backboard now. Is anybody chasing demos? I don't see anybody just yet, but now with RETALS upfield, Complexity has to be careful.
This is a much better game. And now that shot off target. RETALS low boost trying to stay upfield. Another boost steal from NOLY. Raise Bull with a challenge. RETALS over to COMM. COMM lets it bounce and goes hard off the corner. Now a ceiling pass from RETALS. NOLY doesn't make contact. You could see him accidentally side flip. That was a good scoring setup chance, but NOLY was not able to stay in control of his car and capitalize on that pass mid.
Raise Bull able to get control, but he is solo up here on the offensive end. CRR ends up catching up. And Complexity is super aggressive here. NOLY with the 50. Raise Bull the first one to that. And Raise Bull, it seems like every time Raise Bull is on the ball, he's beating 2 defenders. He is so good on the ball.
And he's speedy. And that's why you want him at the vanguard, is because he isolates. You know, a lot of times he'll isolate that third man. He'll beat 2 defenders and put one of his teammates in a 1v1. RazeBolt so good at generating rebound chances as well, but there we see a demo. RETALS was taken out by Mist. RETALS punts it upfield. Tries to wrap it around. CRR with a redirection back mid. RazeBolt over to Mist. Mist looking for CRR, but that pass is intercepted. Now RETALS looks for NOLY, but that's intercepted by Mist. Both teams looking to make those passing plays. They just couldn't find each other, and we're back and forth over and over again.
Game number 2, a lot closer of a game. We're not seeing an 8-2 scoreline. We're stuck here at 1-1. COMM with a dangerous touch, but he actually got that extremely high, so it rolled straight down. That makes it so much easier for that backboard defender. Now Intel on the attack. A lot of fakes coming out here as well. So much confusion. Players bumping each other from the same team. And now RETALS will have an opportunity to get this around CRR.
Looks like it was bumped into a team bump. NOLY a little bit too slow though. RazeBolt beats him. Now RETALS has to be careful in the corner. CRR with the challenge. Mist going for the block. The pass finds its way over to NOLY. NOLY with the demo. Might have gotten a bump as well. CRR takes possession on the ball, just trying to keep that counterattack from coming through. And we'll see if NOLY lets this go. He does. And we have overtime game 2. So a beatdown in favor of Complexity game 1. Game 2, it has been neck and neck. And will be decided by a golden goal in overtime.
And Intel is going to need this game. Like you mentioned earlier, it is a single elim best of 5. Going down 2 games, nobody wants to have to do the task of reverse sweeping. So if Intel can get this game, they're going to feel a lot more confident than going down 0-2 in a best of 5 series.
Poor Athena. Something bad must have happened. Did everyone else hear that? And, oh, it's CRR! Athena must be watching the early feed. She knew CRR was going to hit this overtime winner.
She saw something coming, and it was probably a CRR goal. Intel in shambles. 0-2 in the series. It's going to be incredibly tough to come back in this one.
Honestly, though, this was a much better game from Intel. They were playing much faster, like you said. They were able to intercept a lot of the passing attempts that Complexity was making, but the thing that is starting to show itself, at least it's very early. You can't really judge a team by a single series. But when I'm watching Intel, I'm wondering who is that lead offensive player? Who is it going to be? Who is the player that's going to be like a RazeBolt that can make the solo plays and score the goals, but also generate those scoring chances for teammates? I would expect it to be RETALS based on what we saw so far on that kickoff, but right now we are not seeing the offensive system to generate goals coming out from Intel just yet.
Yeah, nothing looks too incredibly coordinated. It is a pickup team, of course, but nothing looks too coordinated here from Intel. Looks kind of tough to tell who is that offensive attacker on that team. COMM will hit it up to RETALS now, and maybe this is an opportunity for them. But again, they've just tapped the ball away. You can see Complexity every time they hit the ball. It's at least an attempt to go to a teammate, whereas Intel is just not the same.
And just right there, you saw RazeBolt clear it to the corner where a player was high up on the wall in the corner, ready and waiting. Missed. Has to concede the corner boost, but still stays in the play. RETALS back down to the ground. Infield, this is a shooting opportunity. It's a weak shot. It was low. COMM did see that defender high on the backboard. Just didn't get enough power on it. And now it's a perfect pass over to CRR. CRR pushes to the backboard. And a good play from RETALS to clear it out once. And RETALS again getting a piece of the ball. COMM going for the bump, but CRR still makes contact. RETALS clearing it out, but Mist is there. Intel having a tough time working together to get the clear so far.
RETALS will take possession. That's a great fake. Mist is still on it, though. It seems so tough to get it past Mist, and here's Complexity again with the passing play. CRR off the backboard. Mist is there.
Oh, big
NOLY with a huge save. And a second one. And he now has a 1v1 versus CRR. The 50 won't go through. Hopefully Intel can make something happen.
Still, that was a save that saved Intel's game and maybe their series. NOLY, massive play. Rizzo breaks up the pass, has to hit it off his own backboard though. And there's a back pass from NOLY. NOLY up to COMM. COMM actually lets RETALS keep going. And there's a demo. RETALS takes out Mist.
A 1v1.
CR has 0.
CR in the sky. Oh, it did look like he could have scored it even with 0. He was extremely close to that ball, but the flip wasn't on target. Missed. We'll get this one mid, and NOLY is still on top of it. His defense has been great in this game.
And NOLY saving Intel on that defensive play. Intel looking much better. Their defense is holding up. It's just offensively, who's going to be the player to step up? Rizzo possessing the ball off his own backboard. There's a pass across net, a demo from NOLY. Pass from NOLY in field. COMM gets the chip up. RETALS going for another effort. Now NOLY back down towards net, a triple commit. But CRR hovers behind the ball and is able to kick it up towards mid. And that relieves pressure for Complexity, but a great assault from Intel. Still though, not enough to score.
Rizzo will have his flip. Almost finds his teammate in the midfield. RETALS again will be booming this downfield. COMM is ready and waiting, but now it's heading straight the other way with Complexity. Rizzo off the corner, gets a second touch. High off the sidewall, missed. Over to CRR. The 50's pretty good. Can Mist put it away?
Oh!
No. RETALS just comes out at the last second, but it's still dangerous for Intel. CRR is already here again. And the Complexity pressure is just always here.
And RETALS just got demoed. COMM and NOLY both on 0. This is a great opportunity here for Complexity. And the opportunity converted perfectly from Mist. It takes advantage of the low boost. You see Rizzo pop it high and then get the bump on NOLY. RETALS was trying to streak back after getting demoed, but couldn't get there in time. Complexity, they are a machine.
That is such a good play from Rizzo to pop it up and go for the bump. But you also can't discredit Mist. You know, he did have a pretty easy tap-in. Oh, speaking of tap-in, out of nowhere, COMM. What was this pass? COMM over to NOLY off the ceiling, and the defense from Complexity is just not ready for it.
And NOLY loves that. That's not the first time that he's gone for that ceiling pass. And honestly, Rizzo, I do love when players utilize that ceiling. Just get that drop down, keeps the defense stuck on their goal line. COMM, huge play there. Still within the realm of possibility. Intel, they were looking down and out after that play, but COMM and NOLY working together to bring it back.
CRR wins a 50. Rizzo almost gets that bump on COMM as well. The ground double won't be enough. Missed to Rizzo. Oh, NOLY cuts off the next pass. I think CRR was about to go. Realized he was beat. Oh, this double off the ceiling is so good. RETALS still there for the save. Rizzo couldn't get it past him. Now we're heading the other way. Intel.
Oh, and that's such a good play from Mist. Mist slowing down the attack. Allows his teammates to get back. Will we see overtime again? Last chance here. Complexity's deep in the zone. That pinch is going all the way back. Mist will be able to hit it to the side. Will CRR play it? CRR goes for a double. Doesn't make contact. COMM had a chance to keep the ball in play, but it got by him. Overtime again. Intel, if they concede this goal, they are out of the draw.
This is a great pass. CRR gets it across. Mist decides not to go, so NOLY's save just ends up being a pass to the other team. NOLY again to the sidewall. This is a huge pinch from Rizzo. NOLY again. He just keeps going back and forth. Going coast to coast each wall. RETALS opts to get the boost. Misses backwards. This is just chaos on the side of Complexity, or on the side of Intel.
Oh.
50 almost finding its way in, and Complexity with the pressure.
Another low boost.
Oh my God.
It pitched and went off the bar. COMM has boost to make a play. Did he get the flip? He did. Leading it, trying to get the bump, but now it's on the other end. CRR trying to slow the play down, hoping to get around RETALS. In the corner, it's a battle. Shot on target. Saved aside by COMM. RETALS Now off the sidewall. Back to the ball. Out to the middle. COMM rolling it up the corner. Goes for it. Trying to stuff ReTALS. CRR in support on the sidewall. Will it be a solo play? Cleared off to the side by NOLY. Miss, doesn't make contact. It's a 1v1. RETALS slows it down, and he makes the play. Intel, stay alive.
RETALS with a miracle play here, missed. Just couldn't make contact off that sidewall, and RETALS finishes the job downfield, knowing he has a 1v1. And he actually threatened to pass there too. Such a good play from him to get that final goal and getting Intel into this series.
RETALS has been the, like I was saying before, Rizzo, it's kind of stood out to me as the player who is going to be that offensive player to break things down on the other end. So RETALS, we saw him convert on that kickoff goal, that back left, had to do some heavy lifting on that play, and then in that 1v1 situation, able to convert, slowing it down, faking ReTALS out, and getting that goal. So Intel are not out of it just yet. They are starting to get their legs under them. Like you said, a pickup team, all three players trying to figure out how to play with each other without much experience in competitive history.
You're saying together, right?
Together, yes, as a team.
Yep, just wanted to be sure we're on the same page there.
Yeah, like they haven't played a lot of RLCS. No, that's not what I meant.
Yeah, no experience on this team, that's for sure.
A team. Oh, and that's actually a really fortunate crossbar bounce.
Yet actually, Intel's heading the other way at the pre-jump. CRR pre-jump too. Both teams pre-jumping that pass. Miss gets it around one. This should do it. ReTALS will be able to tap that in. An overcommit here from Intel, giving complexity to the lead.
Now ReTALS actually got pumped up field.
Yeah, it's so advantageous.
Oh my gosh. That has got to be frustrating. ReTALS bumped up field into position. So complexity.
Off kickoff we go again.
Oh, there's another back left right to RETALS.
RETALS left. This is open. Oh, he slams it off the backboard. Is anybody there for the follow-up?
Oh! And oh
no,
my goodness, there! It's no way!
Only miss. What? No!
No way!
How did that just happen?
Oh my gosh!
COMM missed. NOLY off the post. And then did RETALS shoot it afterwards? I didn't even see her. Did CRR get there?
I need to make that clip. I'm clipping that.
Clip that.
I just had to clip that. Oh my goodness. That was, I mean, the first one you thought would go in, the second one hitting off the post and going out. Oh my goodness.
That is rough. Even if you want to come back in this game, that is going to be just sitting in the back of your mind. It's those open net misses that you could have had.
Yeah, that one's gonna stink. That one, you wonder if it will come back to bite Intel. They have not been able to score a ton of goals. There's a pre-jump play. Rebound will get cleaned up by COMM. Now it's a 3v1 right now, and there's a flip reset goal by COMM. It was a heavy commit on the pre-jump play, and then all it was is a vulnerable net. And it looked like, yeah, there was a demo on that last player back immediately. So it was a 3-on-0.
Yeah, a bit of an overcommit there from complexity, but for good reason. That ball was just sitting in front of the Intel net. They decided to go for it, but unfortunately it was the wrong play. CRR lobs this up to ReTALS. The quick shot won't be enough. COMM will be there. Clear it to the corner, but complexity's here. Oh, the shot was so close. CRR almost made something happen. NOLY to ReTALS. This is a weak touch. ReTALS, he can do it. The net is open.
Well, look what happened. ReTALS, I think, pre-jumped or immediately jumped right away, and it looked like they may even have made contact in the air. So it was an ambitious play there from Intel, but that was not ideal.
Yeah, a little bit too excited on that one.
So we'll see if Intel can get back in the game. Feels like they've been playing from behind almost the entire series. Complexity has been the aggressor. There's a shot. It's going to go off the post. Well read by NOLY. RETALS Up the sidewall, flings it all the way to the backboard, but it's caught by Mist, who hits it over to Razebull. Razebull keeps the ball close, and there's making multiple defenders have to come out and attempt to play on the ball. That is something you pointed out earlier, Rizzo, and it is so important to have a player on your team that can do that to defenses. It throws them off.
Yeah, Razebull has been incredible in this series. And Mist, he's actually you know, a lot of people talk about him for his defense, but this series alone, I mean, he's been fairly offensive. He's been doing great in the midfield as well. I mean, he's been putting in work.
And I think when you just look at Mist as a player, Mist, he is without a doubt one of the best players in NA. Regardless of how many hours it seems he plays, he is just good.
He is. He just got that natural talent. RETALS off the ceiling. That 50. No way. Well, COMM will be there in time. Now NOLY might be able to get this upfield. He will, but Mist will have control. Let's see what he can do. He'll play it slow. Wants to get a 50, and that's all he'll get. He'll go back down for that boost. And actually, this is a perfect catch. Mist plays the flip.
Ooh.
Wants to fake it. Maybe let it off to CRR, but it didn't work out too well.
It looked like he was trying to get the flip reset, but just didn't get a clean one. So Complexity, they're not able to convert on that opportunity, but they still have that 1-goal lead. Intel, they need something. RETALS was the hero who scored in that 1v1 situation to get Intel their only win. Will they be able to do it again, or will it be someone else from Intel who can step up? COMM to the sidewall. Mist had just jumped off the wall. So a little tap from RETALS. RETALS is trying to play keep away. RETALS can't make contact on that one. COMM moves in. COMM and RETALS both in the same spot in the corner. Infield pass not able to be made. CRR was on 0. It is now or never for Intel.
I think they're chasing bumps. They're gonna let NOLY, or not NOLY, COMM air dribble. RETALS over across. NOLY's there, and here comes COMM. It won't be enough, but RETALS is still here as well. Has a pass over to COMM, and that'll do it. Complexity will take the series 3-1. Lots of fakes at the end there. Unfortunately, contact had to have been made.
And it was at 0 seconds they started looking for the passing plays just in desperation to keep the ball alive. So Intel, they got a game, but in the end, Complexity was just too strong. Razebull with a massive game. Both goals coming from Razebull, over 500 points as well. Couple saves. Razebull and CRR. Honestly, I even last season, I have been so impressed with the growth and consistency from Razebull. And CRR, when he joined the team, really helped elevate Complexity. And that duo is a duo I think we could possibly see together for quite some time.